Rock Point 256.
Welcome to a changing world.
Rock Point 256.
Welcome to another way of thinking.
Rock Point 256.
Yeah. Believe in yourself and in your heart.
Come with me to Rock
Hey,
Point.
discover the rock in you.
Come with me to Rock Point.
Rock Point.
Rock Point 256. Discover the rock in you.
Hey, wait! I'm not carrying the school kids right now. Move out of the way.
Please, mister, we'll be late to get home, please.
It is rush hour, so much traffic, and you don't pay the full fare.
Let them in. Can't you see it's getting dark?
I won't. You can get off if you have a problem.
If she gets out, I'm getting out too. Let the kids in.
Even me, I'll get out.
And me?
Yes.
Hey, okay. Hey. Sorry. Come in, all of you. Even you kids get in. Let's go. Hey.
Change is me. It's you, it's us. We can make it happen. Twaweza.
Rock Point 256.
Hello, dear listeners. You're welcome to Rock Point 256, your favorite radio drama. Here's what happened last week in episode 344.
Joy decided she no longer wanted to go to school.
But I can't learn. My friends at school laugh at me.
Is that why you don't want to go to school?
Yes, Grandma.
But staying home when your friends are at school is no good. Huh? Try harder and you get better.
Even when I try very much, I fail. I feel bad at school, Grandma.
Mandy attacked Ofono and warned him against pointing an accusing finger at him.
Ofono, do you know the battle you are dealing with?
Chairman Mandy.
Shut up, young man. I want you to stop talking all the things you have been talking about me with immediate effect.
I have said nothing about you, Mr. Chairman.
Just stop it. What gives you the guts to go talking about bad leaders on the radio? Which bad leaders do you mean?
And now on Rock Point 256, episode 345.
Rock Point 256. Discover the rock in you.
Madam, I was told that you're the class teacher of P5. Are you Madam Pamela?
Yes, I am.
My name is Steve. I am the father of Joy of P5.
Oh, good to meet you, sir.
Thank you, Madam. I would like to ask you something.
Yes?
What do you teach?
English and math.
Perfect. I was wondering if you could give my child some coaching sessions. Joy really needs extra help, and I can't give it to her personally.
I like that you care to improve the performance of your child.
Thank you. So how much will you charge me?
For giving her some coaching sessions?
Yes, madam.
No, I won't charge anything.
You won't?
No. I will do my best to see that she improves.
You will? You're the best teacher, madam. It would make me absolutely happy to see her improve.
I can see that. I'm going to help your child with all I can. I will give her extra focus in class. I will give her reading homework and I will encourage her. But you need to do your part.
I wish I knew what my part is, madam.
See that she does the homework I give her. Let her read for you. Look through her books, monitor her, track her progress, and appreciate her hard work when you see it. That will give her morale to even do better.
So, you are going to help me?
I promise you, sir. It may take a while, but Joy will improve.
Thank you. Thank you, madam. May God bless you.
I tell you, it will work. I have seen pupils who have improved in just 2 terms, from getting 30 in math tests and to getting 90, and from being 27th to being number 4, or even number 1. Oh my God, this queue is so long. When shall we get the water?
I know.
And I have so many utensils to wash. We should even sit down the way things are.
This is serious. And I have to go for the youth meeting.
I really hope John will understand. Oh, I think I'm going to leave the jerrycan here and pick it later.
Yeah.
Sandra, are you okay?
Betty, I want to take an HIV test.
What?
I'm very worried, Betty. Ever since you told me that John is HIV positive, I have not had peace of mind.
Why?
I don't know why. Maybe because she doesn't look like she has HIV at all. She is just as good looking as you and me.
Sandra, you have not slept with anyone since Martin, have you?
Of course not. It's come into Rhea since I made the mistake of sleeping with that bad man.
But you tested and you are HIV negative.
I know.
So?
The doctor told me that one test is not enough. That you could take the test during the window period, in which case you can't really be sure with one test. And I've never tested again.
Oh,
God help me. I don't want to have HIV.
Come on, don't worry. I'm sure I don't have HIV.
I hope so. I envy you, Betty, because you abstain. You don't have such worries.
You can also decide never to sleep with anyone again too, till marriage.
Wow, that's what you plan.
Of course. I don't see why I should sleep with anyone who is not my husband.
Wow. You boy, you got us here. It's our time to fetch water.
Dear listeners, this is your program Feedback, and my name is Rebecca, your host. Today in the studio, we have a special guest, and I'll let him greet you.
Good afternoon, listeners. My name is Isaac.
I'm sure all of us know who he is, because he has been in this show many times. And I doubt whether there is a home he has never visited teaching about health matters. Anyway, today, I'm hosting him as a community development officer of Rock Point, because he does that too. You're welcome, Mr. Zach.
Thank you, Rebecca.
Good. So tell us, Mzee Zach, what is the job of the community development officer?
A community development officer, like myself, works with the community members to identify issues in the community that the government needs to work on. Things like roads, wells, bridges, and things like that. That's what I do.
Great. So tell us, the Debe Bridge, have you ever identified it to be worked on?
Oh, yes, madam.
When was this?
It has been identified for many years.
Does that mean that the money for the construction was eaten?
I wouldn't say so, Rebecca. There are so many reasons why a project may take long to be worked on by the government.
Like what?
Many reasons. You can only understand that after I have told you how the process of planning and implementation works.
Please indulge me.
A CDO at the sub-county identifies a need in the community and hands over this information to the sub-county chief.
For example, the Debe Bridge?
Yes.
Which you have done for many years, you say?
Yes.
Yeah.
I give the information to the sub-county chief. The sub-county chief is the chief accountant at the sub-county level and is the one who handles all the money from the government.
I'm with you.
Yeah. Remember, the people themselves identify the needs of the community.
Right from the LC1, right?
Right. I only consider what the people in the community really need. So after presenting this to the sub-county chief, he too sends this information to the district.
And who particularly receives this information at the district?
That's the chief administrative officer. He gets all the plans from all the sub-counties in the district and consolidates them into one district plan.
And then?
He sends this to the Ministry of Finance, where a national planning happens. Whatever projects are approved are put in the national budget. And then the money is sent to the cow who sends it to the sub-county.
Back to the sub-county chief?
Yes. Yeah. He then makes sure that the money does what it was sent to do.
Hold on. I have a question there. So how come sometimes what the people really want to be done in a particular village does not get done?
Many times a project gets dropped from the budget.
Why?
people's demands are so many. So as we climb higher in the planning levels, priorities have to be set. The most important things are selected and others postponed or even ignored.
I see. Question. I'll take you back to the bridge.
Yes.
When was the bridge at Debe first put on the budget?
3 years back, when the existing one was deemed no longer safe.
So why has it not been built?
Some questions I can't answer. The best person to answer that question is the LC3 chairman.
Why?
Because he is the one who approves any work that is done or not done by the sub-county chief.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a break. We'll be back with your calls.
Good afternoon, Mother.
Good afternoon, my son Steve. How are you?
I'm all right, Mother. How are you, Blessing?
Not bad. So, did you find time to go to the school?
Yes, I did. And I talked to the teacher.
Is that the new teacher Joy keeps talking about? Teacher Pamela?
That's the one. She's such a good teacher.
Why do you say so?
First of all, I want to ask her to give Joy some coaching time. I asked her how much that would cost, and she told me she will help Joy get better, but she doesn't need any payment.
Really?
Yes. Wow. She said she's going to give Joy extra focus in class, make sure she gives her reading homework, encourage her in class, and take care of her. I'm really happy.
That's wonderful. So she didn't talk about us helping Joy? She will do it for us?
No. She told me the role of a parent can't be ignored. So she told me that we have to see that Joy does the homework. We have to check on her and have her read for us.
And she said that that would then improve her performance in school?
Yes, and that we have to appreciate her whenever we see an improvement.
Oh, Bambi, she's a good teacher indeed.
I was really encouraged. She told me that she has seen kids who improved from getting 30% in a subject to getting 90% in the same subject in 1 year.
What?
I believe that this can happen for Joy.
So no more shouting at her? If you keep giving her a hard time, I'll take my granddaughter away from you.
Mother, I want the best for Joy. I will treat her well.
So no more playtime for her?
The teacher said Joy needs to play. So I may have to start playing with the children. Whatever works.
Are you serious?
Laugh all you want, but I'm serious.
It's like I'm looking at a new person. I wish you well, my son.
You people forget Joy is my firstborn. I love her. I have big dreams for her.
Alright guys, the radio program is over and Zach has really cleared so many things we are not sure about.
He did great. I didn't know that Monday is the boss of the sub-county chief.
Sandro, the man signs on every project that the sub-county chief spends any money on.
And the bridge first appeared on the budget 3 years ago. So why has it not been built?
But remember, appearing on the budget doesn't mean it was approved.
But it could also mean that the money actually came and the sub-county chief ate it.
And you think the sub-county chief would eat that money alone while Monday is watching? It means that if the money is being eaten, those two must be the ones who eat it, or they know who eats it.
But people, let's not speculate. All these issues, we have to first find out.
But we voted for Monday, and he should fight for us.
True or false? Monday should see that the budget for the bridge is passed.
What are you two suggesting?
Sandra, I suggest we think of collecting signatures and serving him a vote of no confidence that Vincent talked about last week.
Wastage of time. Count me out of your stuff. You think Monday will leave office because of us?
Blasio, why are you even here?
Listen guys, let's look through the issues. I think we need to find more info to incriminate Monday.
I feel that we have enough info to incriminate him.
You don't know that. Like Sandra said, we can't speculate. You can't tell if money came or not.
So where shall you guys get the info? From Monday?
We go to the district and ask.
I agree. The people at the district oversee what the people at the sub-county do.
So they would know.
Yes.
And you think people at the district wouldn't connive with the people at the sub-county to eat that money? I pity you guys.
Blasio has a point.
Listen guys, I still think we should go there and ask for information. All we need to know is whether money came for the bridge or not.
Hey, and then we can start from there.
Exactly.
While you are there, please remember to ask about this. Who ordered that my video hall be demolished? I have no job, I have no man at the moment, and if things go on like this, we may have to resort to waylaying people so that we can get what to eat.
You should forgive me for not believing that youth participation can make any change in the political process. Okono has proved me wrong.
I am happy if you have started seeing the light now.
Believe me, with the way Mande has been behaving lately, I realized that youth participation can cause change. Ofono asked Guma to bring someone to educate us about the political process. Zach was hosted on the radio.
For me, I have resorted to forced fasting because I can't afford more than 1 meal a day. I have been eating just supper for the last 2 months.
Fasting has made you a better man, Blasio. Every situation has a better side.
Daddy,
Yes?
when will you take me fishing?
Mark, you are too young to go to work with me.
But Mom takes me to work with her.
You are too young to go on the lake.
But I can catch fish, Father. Look, I am catching a fish.
Son, that fish is dead. When it's alive, it is very hard to catch.
Daddy, we have a visitor.
Hello, John. It's like looking for a needle in a playground.
Chantal.
Oh, good. You still remember me.
How did you get to Rock Point, Chantal?
I told you I would find you.
Why are you here? You can't be here.
Hey, boy, come here.
Who are you?
Your father knows me, my boy. I'm going to be staying here with you.
But I don't like you.
Chantal, you have to leave here at once.
You promised that you would come back to Jembe, but you didn't come back. So I decided to find my way here.
But you should have called me instead of just appearing here unexpectedly.
Your phone is never available, John. And I'm about to give birth, as you can see. I could not wait any longer.
Oh my God.
I came to give birth in the hands of my husband.
I am not your husband.
You gave me this pregnancy.
What's going on? John, who are you shouting with?
Oh, so this is the woman who made you run away from me.
Who are you? John, who is this?
She's my friend.
I'm his wife from Jembe. I'm here to stay. John, why are you throwing me in a bush like this?
This is not a bush. It is a fishing village. You have many neighbors.
I have many neighbors. You won't stay with me.
Of course I can't.
So I'm going to stay in this bush house alone?
It would be better if you went back to Jembe.
Forget. I'm not leaving Rock Point.
Good. Then lay your bed and sleep.
But this room is very small. Can't we get another one?
I don't have money, Chantal.
Look at this room. My things will be up to the doorway.
This room is enough for you.
Enough? Do I look like a cat to you? You know that any time I will be giving birth, where will the baby sleep?
I know, but there is no money at the moment. But when I settle down, I'll rent you a bigger room. Just lie down and rest.
You have deceived me many times, John. It is hard to believe what you say.
Everything will be fine.
Hey, is that your wife coming? She really pushes you around?
Everything will be fine indeed. John, why are you betraying me like this?
John, I'm finishing here to come back home.
Why lie to me? You kept on telling me that life in Jembe was so hard. No money, yet all the money was going to prostitutes as I burned up every morning and evening looking for money for our children.
Woman, I'm not a prostitute.
I'm not talking to you, woman. This is between me and my husband.
Don't point your fingers at me.
Ladies, don't start another fight here.
Someone is stealing the fuel! Help!
Can't be silly, coward. I am the one.
Oh, you are the one, father.
What kind of a man are you?
You bleat like a sheep at the sight of me? Are you scared of the dark?
Dad, what are you doing with the petrol jerrycan at this time of the night?
I am going to burn down the radio station of Uguma.
What? Why?
That fool has ruined my life.
Give me that jerrycan.
Oh, leave me alone.
Leave it.
Oh, my knee. My knee. Did you just throw your own father down? Oh, Robert. Are you fighting me?
I am not fighting you, but what you are doing is senseless.
Oh, did you just call me stupid?
Father, don't do this.
Moron. Give me back my jerrycan and stop holding me.
You are drunk, Father. Don't stand up. You will fall.
Did you just throw me down? Your own father?
You fell down because you are drunk.
Are you the one who bought me the alcohol?
Father, don't do this.
Give me back my jerrycan before I burn down this pump together with you.
You are doing this under the influence of alcohol, but you will go to jail for life. Is that what you want?
I don't care. I will not be the first to go to jail.
You don't even know what you are doing.
A stupid boy. I wonder how you were even born to me. That head of yours must be full of porridge.
If you continue fighting, I will call the police and report you.
Let me stand up and go where I want to go. Stop holding me!
I will only let you go if you are going home to sleep.
You want me to go and sleep?
Yes, Father. I am taking you home to sleep.
Don't take me! I know how to take myself.
But you are tired.
I will take myself. Leave me alone.
Fine. You get up. Let me help you up. Good. Now you are standing properly. You can go now. Please walk carefully. Don't fall.
I won't fall. I am going to bed.
What is he doing now? Why are you lying down again? Father, wake up. Oh God.
What the hell was that?
That, my friend, is a sign of someone running mad.
Then he should be taken to Butabika Mental Hospital. On a serious note, though, Mandy is behaving like a guilty man, don't you think?
That's true. Thanks to a few people who decided it was high time they found out a few things about the political process. I told you last time.
That what?
Our leaders behave badly because so many of us gave up on politics. We only vote these people, and then after that, forget them. We don't even know what we are voting them to do in the first place. So they go and do what they want, steal money, sit and do no work, because we're not watching them to see if they are doing us the service we voted them to do. And I believe that's exactly the case with Monday.
So, Are you saying that Monday has been misbehaving all the times he's been in office because the people have never cared to look into what he does in that office?
I think let me not speculate because I don't know how he has been doing his job. I'll wait and see what the young people find out. But my point is, we need to take it upon ourselves to understand why we vote these people in these offices. Only then can we know if they're doing a good job or if they're just making our lives worse.
And of course, it's only then that we can hold them accountable for the things they have done and those they have failed to do.
Exactly. Yeah. It's for the good of everyone when we do that, because when the leaders realize you're watching them, they have no choice but to do a good job.
So it works precisely the way it works when a parent watches a child's performance at school.
Precisely. The child realizes her education is important, and so she takes extra care to impress you.
Perfect. Time to read one or two of the messages from our dear listeners.
We have a Facebook message from Ahebwa Bob Dismas Cabs. It's very short but precise. He says, Monday is gonna face it. What a perfect message for today's episode.
It's just on point. Bob, you're right. We all think so. But you never know what happens as the story goes along. Let's just keep tuned in.
We have another message, an SMS from Mark Simon from Hoima. He says, Dear Rockpoint, thanks for the entertainment you give us every week, and thank you for teaching us about education. It's becoming more clear that when we get involved in a child's education, we help them improve.
Thank you, Simon. We can't add anything to that perfect message. Listeners, if you need counseling or information concerning youth participation in politics, parents' involvement in the education of their children, HIV, abstinence, family planning, pregnancy, male circumcision, alcohol abuse, violence or other health issues, please call our hotline on telephone number 0800 200 600 or visit a health facility, school or local leader near you.
Feel free to send us letters to Communication for Development Foundation Uganda, CDFU, at PO Box 8734 Kampala, or send us an SMS on telephone number 0776 256 256. You can also drop your letter at this radio station.
Great! You can also join us on Facebook or Twitter and leave a comment or a message, or send us an email at our new email address, rockpoint@cdfug.co.ug.
Remember to tune in next week, same station, same time, for another exciting episode of Rockpoint 256.
Rockpoint 256 is brought to you by Communication for Development Foundation Uganda, CDFU, and made possible with support from the Democratic Governance Facility,
New Heights, with clearance from Uganda AIDS Commission and funding from United States Agency for International Development, USAID.
and from Twaweza, Uganda. It takes one person to make change happen. Change ni mimi, ni wewe, it's sisi. Change is me, it's you, it's us.
Hey, someone is exposing your unborn child to HIV. Someone is possibly going to pass the virus on to your baby. This is someone you know. Someone close to your unborn child and closer to you. This person could be you.
If you are not tested for HIV, you are putting your unborn child at risk. The moment you get pregnant, go together as a couple for HIV testing and ARV treatment if positive. Attend antenatal care and plan to give birth in a health facility to guarantee that your child is born HIV negative and lives the good life. This message is brought to you by Ministry of Health with support from USAID. A good life starts with good health. Rockpoint 256.
Welcome to a changing world.
Rockpoint 256.
Welcome to another way of thinking.
Rockpoint 256.
Yeah. Believe in yourself and in your heart.
Come with me to Rockpoint.
Hey, discover the rock in you.
Come with me to Rockpoint. It's your right, time to be the judge. Smile the rock in you right now. Make a decision, make it right. You got the body within you. It's your right, time to be the judge. Smile the rock in you right now. Make a decision, make it right. You got the body within you. Rockpoint 256. Rockpoint 256. Come with me to Rockpoint. Come with me to Rockpoint. It's your right, time to be the judge. Smile the rock in you right now. Make a decision, make it right. You got the body